Hearing will come to order. This June, the Office of the Federal Chief Information Officer, led by today's witness, Claire Martirana, published the Information Technology Operating Plan. This plan outlined the Office of Management and Budget's strategy to maximize the impact of federal IT funds. As someone who's dedicated decades to championing IT modernization across both the private and public sectors, I was heartened to see the plan encompass many of the long-range priorities of this subcommittee. During our tenure, we've held 14 hearings, released 14 scorecards, grading agencies' implementation of the Federal Information Technology Acquisition Reform Act. FITARA promotes proper IT practices across federal agencies. Every scorecard iteration reflects contemporary shifts within the IT landscape, evolving as needed with changes in modernization and cybersecurity best practices to hold agencies, CIOs, accountable for ensuring proper IT postures. Since the scorecard's inception, agencies have saved an estimated, according to GAO, $29 billion. There aren't many bills that can claim that. Similarly, the Federal Chief Information Officer's new technology plan provides a solid roadmap to continue the vital work of improving our federal IT systems to better serve our constituents. Today, we will hear the federal CIO present her vision for the future of federal IT. This moment is a crossroads in how government operates. The pandemic fundamentally changed what people expect from their government and how they access programs, information, resources from it. We do not want to lose any lessons learned, and we want to empower federal CIOs to scale IT solutions that in fact worked. Today, we will explore in depth the federal CIO's 4 IT focus areas: cybersecurity, IT modernization, digital-first customer experience, and the use of data as a strategic asset. I'm pleased that cybersecurity remains a top priority for the Biden administration. In 2020, the SolarWinds supply chain cyber attack blindsided top security experts across the world. This attack catalyzed the reevaluation and modernization of our nation's cybersecurity strategy. Since that attack, OMB has re-engineered a new risk-based cybersecurity regime using new metrics to measure and assess federal agencies' cyber posture. In December of 2021, OMB shifted government toward a zero-trust architecture focused on ground truth testing, observable security outcomes, and automation. Today, we'll hear a lot more about the work OMB has done to change the culture of federal IT, and we're eager to dig into their recently released memorandum on enhancing the security of the software supply chain through secure software development practices. We'll also discuss how the subcommittee can work with OMB to ensure that we have publicly available data for the FITARA scorecard, holding CIOs accountable and empowering them to implement cybersecurity lessons. Additionally, as co-chair of the IT Modernization Caucus, I'm quite familiar with the problems caused by agencies' failure to modernize. A GAO report found that, quote, the consequences of not updating legacy systems have contributed to, among other things, security risks, unmet mission needs, staffing issues, and increased costs, unquote. Successful modernization demands constant action and nimble solutions that keep pace with rapidly shifting IT ecosystems. I'm proud to have helped successfully secure, for example, a revolutionary $1 billion for the Technology Modernization Fund. The TMF reimagined the way agencies could receive financing, offering opportunities outside of the traditional appropriations process, facilitating long-term planning, and providing expert assistance. To date, the fund has awarded, I believe, almost $600 million to 28 unclassified projects across 17 federal agencies. Despite the massive investment, agencies need more. At our May hearing with TMF's executive director, she noted that 60 agencies have applied for over 130 projects totaling $2.5 billion in prospective funding, more than double what was provided by Congress. We must continue to support this fund and seed agency efforts to ensure that their IT systems are prepared. I also want to highlight the Biden administration's executive order focused on improving federal service delivery and customer experience. These combined factors are key to rebuilding the public's trust in the government and preserving our democracy. The federal CIO has told this committee in previous hearings that improving customer experience is her passion. We aim to find ways to jointly hold agencies accountable for making it easier for all people to interact with their federal government through user-friendly websites and careful attention to accessibility. Every day, people transition seamlessly between the digital and physical worlds. The pandemic pushed more of us to telework from home, scan a QR code, or order dinner at a restaurant, or Zoom with loved ones, or even with your colleagues here in Congress. Also loved ones. In the same way we depend on technology to serve the public, serving the public well depends on data. Data ensures that only those who qualify for federal benefits can access them. Data helps agencies create hiring strategies to get the talent they need to serve the American public. Data helps agencies prioritize IT investments and finds ways to share services across federal agencies. Today, we're interested to hear from Ms. Martorana on how government can maximize both cost savings and better service delivery. I will also seek to find opportunities for the subcommittee to continue to work with the Biden administration to ensure that our government is meeting this pivotal technology moment. And with that, Chair recognizes the ranking member, Mr. Heiss of Georgia, for his opening statement. Mr.